Hey guys, it is Nate here, and I just want to start off by saying that none of the gameplay you're about to see is really new. These are just old fights I've had a while back, and I just wanted to talk about a topic that's been on my mind recently, and that's been talked about by my friends the Cyengin2 and the Saiyan17, and that is that the current status of Dragon Ball Z games right now is not good, and we really need Budokai 4 to help put this series back on track. And I want to talk to you guys about what I personally would think would make for a good Budokai 4 game. And yeah, so the first thing is Budokai 1 story mode is a must. Like, I think we all agree that Budokai 1 story mode is by far the best story mode out of all the Dragon Ball Z games. It had awesome cutscenes, amazing music to go in the background with those cutscenes, and it just made for a very awesome story mode that's very close to the anime. And even though it only went up to the Cell Saga, it still is the best story mode by far. The second thing I want is the what if fusions from Budokai 2. Like, I'll admit, most of the content in Budokai 2 is not really essential to make for a good Budokai 4 game, seeing as how its gameplay was mostly the same as Budokai 1, with a few tweaks here and there. But overall, Budokai 2 wasn't really, Budokai 2 content isn't really essential for Budokai 4. The next thing is the moveset of Budokai 3 and Shin Budokai, and this was said by the Cyengin2. What I mean is that in Budokai 3 and Shin Budokai, you had directional inputs in the middle of combos, and that makes for a greater combo potential. In Infinite World, I'm well aware that they removed directional inputs in the middle of combos, and I think they should go back to how it was done in Budokai 3 and Shin Budokai. With directional inputs in the middle of combos are more technical to perform, and it just makes for, greater diversity among the moves, I guess. But yeah, another thing is how story mode was done in Budokai 3. What I mean by that is, in Budokai 3, you were able to free roam around the world, flying as Goku, Gohan, or whoever you were playing with at that moment. Cause that was pretty fun, looking for the Dragon Balls that way. So, going back to my previous point of Budokai 1 story mode, I guess what I really mean is a combination of that and the free roam of Budokai 3, as well as the level up system. Now that would make for a really badass story. Another thing I want is how super moves and ultimate attacks were done in Shin Budokai and Burst Limit. Like, I think they were called real-time ultimates. I forgot, but yeah, they must be real-time ultimates. And you could also charge your super moves, as opposed to Budokai 3 and Infinite World, where you just fire them off right away. But yeah, I would just like that, how they were done in Shin Budokai and Burst Limit. Another thing, I'm also going to my friend underlordtico's point about his Ultimate Budokai game. Like, he made a video a while back explaining what he thought would be essential for a great Budokai game, and that is the online mode. As he said, there needs to be two types of player matches. Number one is ranked, where you play a match and your rank will actually be affected, and regular player matches, where matches are played just for fun and do not affect your rank whatsoever. In the ranked matches, you can only customize super moves, ultimate attacks, and your transformations, and you play with a set amount of health bars, like 4, because 3 health bars would be too short, and I think all 7 health bars would be too long for one fight. So 4 health bars seems fair. And for regular player matches, you can do all the customization you want. You know, add capsules to increase your attack power, your defensive power, or your ultimate attack power, whatever. But I never used any of those, so I don't know what they could really do. What else? Oh yeah, the capsule system from Infinite World needs to be used. Like, it was the least tedious out of all the Budokais. Like in Budokais 1, 2, and 3, I remember that you have to go in and out of the shop over and over just to look for capsules you don't have. And that would get really tedious and really, really annoying, especially if you only have one capsule left in the game to get. Trust me, I know. I've had to do it. I had to spend so much time doing that. And my gosh, that is definitely one point of the Budokai games that I do not like. Oh yeah, we also need the speed of Infinite World. That is by far the fastest Dragon Ball Z Dimps game, in my opinion. And I also loved how fast it was, so that is a factor that definitely needs to be added into a Budokai 4. I'm just baffled right now on how incompetent Namco Bandai really is. And I'm pretty sure most of us agree on that. Like, one thing that really pissed me off was how they give online to Soul Calibur 2, a game made in 2003. I saw this by the Cyengine 2, and they gave online to that game, yet they couldn't add online for Budokai HD Collection. Like, what the hell, man? That's just that I don't get that. Yeah, the video is coming to a close here, so thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to share this video if you'd like, and also share the video by the Saiyan 17 and the Cyengine 2. I'll leave their videos in the description below, and I'll leave a link to underlordtico's vid as well. And that's it. Peace out.